Thank you, Ceann Corla. Minister, as someone who was involved from the start of the Brexit process, you are only too aware of the detrimental impact it's now brought to bear on the island of Ireland. Indeed, we often both attended many a Brexit forum detailing to large audiences the length and breadth of the country just how bad it would be with tariffs. Well, the deal, as we'll call it, may have avoided tariffs, and it may have, to your mind, solved the problem, but I can tell you it did not. We have exactly what I warned we would have. Ireland's enforcement agencies doing what they do best, enforcing the EU 30-year-old customs code to the nth degree on an IT system that is not fit for purpose. There's an individual IT system for all the agencies concerned that don't even talk to each other, systems that take hours and hours of working time to access and complete a declaration, all to Ireland's detriment. A food consignment declaration, Ceann Corla, can mean accessing as many as 8 different IT systems, and the procedure is taking hours, if successful at all, only to arrive at the port and be told that there was a problem with one of the 8 IT systems accessed, but the clarity of which one can take days. And the result, tons of food being destroyed. I'd like to ask the Minister, where is the government's social conscience? Brexit governments, past and present, of which the Minister has been a member of both, promised to assist businesses. Governments promised to ensure alternatives to the land bridge so as they could access EU markets without disruption. Government promised to provide grants to assist with training of customs agents to get the private sector Brexit ready. Well, here's what the government did, Ceann Corla. Provide a shipping report from the IMDO that said we didn't need to do anything, leaving businesses and their hauliers languishing at ports as ships left them behind. The capacity was not where it was required, as depicted in the IMDO report, and shipping is now a massive cost increase, cost that will be borne by all Irish consumers, but especially by low-income earners doing their weekly shopping. Government advertised grants from Enterprise Ireland to train customs agents, but applicants were capped or turned down, and now, instead of having the people with the expertise to carry out the customs paperwork, we have a shortage of customs agents. But government do have a €15 million fund sitting unused because of bureaucracy, while businesses go down the tubes and jobs are lost. The fact the Minister was made aware of this in July of 2019, and I'll just give you a little excerpt, Ceann Corla. Dear Taoiseach Coveney, I am completing customs clearance declarations for 36 years and have quite a bit of experience. I have been given the statistics for companies importing and exporting to the UK by revenue. I have also seen the amount of shipments that take place. With the volumes that are forecasted for clearances, there is not a chance in the world that the volume of traffic can clear customs due to the lack of agents and staff. This has been highlighted on the Customs Consultative Committee meetings to the various governmental departments. I don't think they realise the urgency of the matter. The information needs to be inputted into the customs automated system. Agriculture goods need to be inputted into the European traces system. Speaking to other agents and to importers and exporters, I know that they are not geared up. A lot of experienced agents are now near retirement. They simply will not be interested in taking on extra work. Importers and exporters are of the opinion that they will employ an agent, but we, as a country, will not have the capacity of trained staff. I urge you to highlight this matter as a matter of urgency at government and European level. Ceann Corla, no customs agent means reduced movements on exports and imports. That means business closure, job losses and a massive increase in cost for Johnny and Mary's weekly shop, while they listen to government repeat that this is Brexit, not of our making. It may not be of their making, Ceann Corla, but it's still their problem. And according to an analysis by the Department of Marine, the impact of the Brexit deal on the fishing sector is 43 million. This represents a 15% loss of all fish caught by Irish vessels. What hasn't been taken into account is that Irish vessels from April 21 can no longer land in the UK. instead going to Belgium or France with their catch, adding 16 extra hours travel time and an additional €4,000 in costs. Why can't this government change it? Minister McConaughey granted 5 extra ports for foreign fishing vessels to land their catch in Ireland. Is this government beyond asking the UK or the EU to alleviate this problem of Irish vessels travelling for 16 hours in dangerous weather conditions? Government must request a derogation or an exemption unless they prefer that the image of being the poster boys of Europe continue, at the expense of our fishermen, their communities and the fish processors from Kilmore to Killybegs. The cost of government doing nothing for Wexford's fishing communities of Kilmore and Duncannon and their 100 families involved is €6 million a year. This is but one sector affected. I don't have the speaking time to mention the others, but it will continue and there will be time in the future for me to address it. County Corla government has 2 choices. Sit back and watch Ireland's trade volumes reduce drastically as businesses close and jobs are lost and consumers' costs rise and rise, or get over to the EU and negotiate for Ireland. Today we're at 30% of normal trade volumes from the UK, and customs agents are overwhelmed at 30%. But despite this, Revenue are informing government that these are teething problems, and it seems that there is no one who can do the simple maths, either in Revenue or government. But the losses will keep mounting. And just for the Minister's information, the volume of traffic in Rosslare has increased by 600%, and it has no bearing on the reduction that we see from the UK to Ireland. Thank you, Count Corla.